It's on now. I don't know.
Oh, miss, hold on. Let me see what it's saying.
Can you see?
You hold on. You can invite to turn on. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's on. Perfect. Finally.
So I don't know what happened before, but I had to switch off my device to be able to come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because it was telling me I couldn't join that. So apparently, when we said we're going to end the other one,
Yes.
I didn't end it. I think I
Oh.
just closed it or something.
Oh.
So it was
Okay.
now showing that I had a live session going on and stuff.
Ah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. We
So
are
I
good.
think what worked here was that you shared the live with me, so it came into my inbox.
Yeah. Okay. So that worked.
Yes. When I clicked, that's how it brought us
Oh,
here.
perfect. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
we could have
So I
tried
don't
that.
know what I could have done or did next time.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, so we're talking about relationships. Let me know what's going on because I'm tired of seeing these instruments scattering marriages, scattering relationships in the
Oh my
dating pool, and this is
goodness.
how it shakes. Like very raggedy, very limpy, and I'm like, what's going on? And then now Vogue is telling us that is dating men now a humiliation ritual or what's going on? Over to everybody watching, what's going on? Oh, you single people.
Personally, I think, to be honest, I feel like okay. I saw a someone shared a screenshot of a conversation between a sister and a married man
Yeah.
yesterday, and the man was like, let it was not it was straightforward with what he wanted. He wanted to sleep with her. The girl was like, I am 15 years. You
Wow.
are 40 something years. And you are telling me to come and sleep with you. And simply because the girl said no, he rained insult on her, threatened to disgrace her. And then after doing all of the shaming, insulting, and everything, he now went to say, you can still come, I'll buy your iPhone 13.
Oh, okay. I think I saw it. I think it
Oh, when I
trended.
saw it, I was like, what's going on here? Then the lady that shared it was not sharing her own experience as well, how a married man as well did the same thing to her, and the man even threatened to boycott her. But thankfully, I think, according to her, it was towards the time she was leaving that area. So I think that was one of her saving grace, because with that kind of threat, I feel it's something a man can carry out. With what we see now, for me, one major problem I think we have is our men are lacking, they don't have their own identity intact. They are just floating over the waters. That's what I feel. They don't have their own values, and they feel the only way they can feel like a man is to subdue women, no matter the amount of women. It is why we will go on dating sites, or even physically, and a married man will be proud to say he's a married man and still wants to date you. That was the big deal. And they would even shame you. You know, if they now know that you now have a child, they'll be like, there's even one word they usually use. They'll just in a bit to just break you so that you can feel less of yourself and beg them. The mindset of seeing themselves like a savior is another factor. Seeing themselves as a solution, and the only solution they have actually is, I wanted to say money. Yes, money, but the problem is they don't even have the money they claim to have. They don't even have that money, but they claim to have it, and they will go to any extent to prove their worth. For me, I feel it's literally because they have low self-esteem, struggling with themselves, and the loss of identity. It is why they think that the only thing they have to offer a woman is money. That if they now maybe marry and the woman refuses, I mean, or the woman rises financially, those kind of men begin to sabotage the woman, because it now look like they feel irrelevant, they feel useless. So they now go back into the dating pool to be looking for something to make them feel like a man. And I also think it's indiscipline, but majorly is the mindset. It's majorly in the mindset and all the misogynistic view, the patriarchal view that someone shared with me yesterday that a man was telling her to her face that, and this so-called man is a Christian, by the way, that it is okay for men to cheat, that is not a big deal as far as it's providing for his family. That's, and I think that's the average mindset of many of them. That's the way they think. They don't believe in faith, being faithful, that they feel like as far as they are providing monetarily, that is it. It is why they will not even wear the ring. Anyway, I wanted to say they will wear the ring and still come and tell you they want you. And some of them would claim they will promise heaven and earth. And we know at the end of the day, what they want is just what is underneath the pants. And once they have their way, it's like something just, they are going to the next. Then that desire to always conquer, this mindset of men are hunters. I genuinely don't think men are hunters, but it is also something that has been ingrained into the minds of, is also a factor of socialization as well. Sometimes when I'm having some conversations and we are talking about patriarchy, talking about misogyny, I tell people that the truth is everyone is a victim of this thing. Men, women are victims, but it's just that women suffer extremely more compared to women. Because what happens is men in a way benefit from the system, the patriarchal system, the misogynistic system. Men kind of benefit from it compared to women. Women don't in any way. In every way, the woman is literally subjugated. But because the men benefit from it in some way, that is why they are upholding it, even when it is beginning to affect their health, affect their life. And some of them are struggling, but will rather die than talk because they feel opening up would kill the pride they have. They feel being vulnerable would. A man will tell you they would rather die than open up and tell you. And if the saddest reality of this is that if it is just to open up to a woman as their wife, that I mean, it's okay. Maybe their wife is not understanding. We can say, okay, that's the thing, but we know that's not the thing because even many times they don't even trust each other. Men don't trust each other. Like a man cannot trust a man over his vulnerability. It feels like once the man knows his masculinity is gone. Then also men are not sincere with themselves, and I think it's also the socialization. They've been conditioned to believe that they are the solution bringer when it is meant to be joint. When it is, no one person can bring a solution to something. It's meant to be a collective thing where people come together and do. But the mindset of us wanting to take the glory as well, which is leading to so many of the problems that we are dealing with right now, where people, it now looks like men and women are at war against each other. But it is not actually meant to be, but that's the situation we are in right now that people don't want to relate with. Even if I'm going, I remember when I was coming out of my car, I wanted to come out of my car, but I was trying to get my phone and everything. And I saw a guy walking towards my car. I locked my car. I've opened the door, but when I remember something, I closed it to get it sorted. As soon as I sighted a guy coming, I locked my car. I was fidgeting at some point. Although the way he was coming, you would think he was coming for me. But he was clearly not coming for me. He simply passed by my car and his body language did not change from the way it was. So it's not like he was aiming at me at any point. But that fear of a man coming for a woman and man abusing woman, man seeing a woman as a thing, not regarding her as a human being, that thing has kind of even make women to suspect men more. The problem now is instead of men to now see the picture, thankfully I still saw a post by a guy yesterday that was highlighting that like this issue of Ochania now, that people were saying don't say don't say end child marriage, simply say end girl child marriage. Some people were fighting against it, like no, don't turn it to a gender war. But a guy came up and said, see, if you want to be honest, this is not a gender war, this is something that is predominant towards the women. So somebody was now saying something like I think in Pakistan that they also do child marriage for boys. And but I was like, okay, even if it happens in Pakistan, you can't compare the ratio to the girl child. Every country has someone that wants to marry a young child. We still saw the protest they did in Somalia recently. Elderly men going on the streets fighting and shouting that they want the law to be reversed, that they want to marry a child, and they want it normalized. And yes, the government listens. So these are the problems that are in place. Like, is a mindset problem, is like it has been ingrained in the subconscious, and many people are living with it. It is why a man will think that he can be saying I do on the altar and still be texting a side chick. It is why a man will know that that morning is his wedding day, and he will still quickly go and sleep with a side chick, then come to the altar and say I do. Iraq has reduced theirs to 9 years. Oh my god! And some of these things I don't like to read there because I first zone out just to stay sane. So it's a mindset, is a foundational problem, and I think it's systemic. It's not a battle I think we can even win in the next 10 years, but we can make a little change. I mean, between 10 years ago and now, there's been some improvements. There are some noise that we can make now that we can't make before. There are some actions and steps we can take now that we could not take before. Even policies are being adjusted simply because we started. So I even do tell some people when I'm having conversations that some of the things that we are clamoring for now, there's a possibility we may not necessarily benefit from it, but we are hoping the next generation will. So is a problem of mindset, belief, socialization, and that belief that a man can cheat and is his right. That's why I mean, I was having a conversation with a lady a month ago talking about the dating pool. Actually, she's in the UK and she's contemplating trying the dating app. I told her that place is ghetto. And I'm not saying it because I was told. I'm saying it because I tried it, and I intentionally did, not because I was even I was just catching fun. I tried a normal dating app. I didn't try Tinder, by the way, but I even tried Facebook app. I tried so-called Christian dating apps. Married men were there. Lots of them. And it's not like some of them would outrightly tell you, and some of them would target you when they see that you look like you are a very bold and courageous woman. Like, it feels like a demonic thing that they see a strong woman who is independent, but the devil in them is just like, it's that one I want to go and destroy. So I don't know, it's a part of me also feels that there's also a spiritual undertone. There's also this spiritual undertone, but we will not ignore the mindsets behind all of these things. The belief that a woman is just a thing you can possess, a thing you can have in your house and do anyhow and cannot speak. And I mean, if it's one of the reasons why personally I do not advise a woman that is not at least emotionally secure and financially secure to go into relationships. Those two factors, no, actually three, the spiritual aspect. Those three factors are very important, because if you are not grounded in this aspect, a man that is manipulative now has money, can come and sweep you off your feet, and you won't know until your life is destroyed. Because if the man now has money, now also have influence and power, how are you going to break free by the time you are realizing the truth? It will be difficult, because the man will set you up in such a way that one of the narratives some of these men do use is either you are cheating on them, or you are taking drugs, or you have mental issue, simply because they want to destroy you. I still reposted a post yesterday of a lady that was on her live sometimes, is it last year or the early this year? She was dating the guy, and because the guy became violent and abusive, she left the relationship. She's financially okay by herself. Guess what the guy said? He said no one else can have her if it's not him. And he fulfilled his promise. He ended up on unaliving her, and then claimed and then pretended to be dead. He was caught, but the truth is we don't even know the continuation of the story, if he's free or something. Except until someone brought the matter up again, like, please, we need something to be done. We don't even know if the guy is in jail or anything. So they manipulate the whole thing. It's why, personally, I know, many times when I say these things, people don't understand why I say it. I say things like, if you are not at least 26, leave relationship alone, as a woman especially. Because, first of all, you have been indoctrinated from the womb to please a man. And if you have been indoctrinated to please a man, it's a subconscious thing. I'm in my late 30s and I still walk, like, I actively pay attention to my thoughts to see how I may be pandering to some of these views. And sometimes the painful thing is sometimes it's in a religious setting. Yesterday, I'm reading a book not on relationship, by the way. It's just is a Christian book, which I love. And the writer highlighted something, but from that thing, it was the book doesn't relate to my thoughts. But from that thing, because I saw a word, I find myself like, God forbid, I would never deal with a difficult partner. I will never, and it was just a thought. It came from somewhere. Because again, in church we have normalized women having difficult husband, but we never normalized husband being patient with women. We normalize the woman submitting till she breaks, losing herself, losing her voice. In fact, as good as dead in the marriage. But I am, except for this year, I've only seen one event where men truly. I'm not in the event anyway. I didn't join, but from the little snippet I saw, where they genuinely, really, really addressed it. But now, that's only one that I know of. Most, if not all, the men event that I've seen is only for money making, business, money. Nobody, and I also, this is some of the questions I'm having that personally I'm having recently. I'm like, if we say a person is the head of the home, is the leader of the home, are we the women supposed to be the one teaching them how to lead? Are we also supposed to be the one to teach them how to be faithful? Because this is how, they are almost, you can almost not see them. If you are not sensitive, you will almost even normalize it. Where a woman is pregnant, for example, she's at a vulnerable state. Clearly, she would have mood swings. She will not. In fact, let me even go to something that is recent. I've not seen the video, but I've been seeing reactions where I heard a pastor really talk down on period. Then I saw a response video yesterday by a lady who said every month she is always in the hospital for a period. Every month on drip, injections, and drugs. Now, someone if I'm on my period normally, I get tired, I get weak, I don't even have energy to talk. I'll just be looking. One of the ways I know my period is coming is I find myself shouting. 2-3 days before, I'll just be shouting. And when I notice the pattern, I'm like, oh, this thing is coming. I'll now go and check my app. Okay, that's true. Then by myself, I'll now be catching myself because I really do not like shouting. Especially on my children, I don't. So when I notice that, I will. Now, someone will now, who has never been a woman. See, you can study a thing. There's a difference between theoretical knowledge and experiential knowledge. You can study a thing as a scientist, as a doctor, know everything, but you don't. It's like okay, I watched a series, The Residents. A woman kept complaining of a pain in her abdomen. Everyone kept dismissing her. She said there's a pain. They said it's in her head until a doctor now decide, okay, let's even see. A doctor listened. That's all. The doctor listened to her that she said she's in pain, that it is not in her head. Can you please at least let us check? And upon going, they discovered that the last surgery she had, they left one of the clothes they used to mop blood in her abdomen. And then they removed it. Now, a person that doesn't listen, a person that doesn't care, a person that does not have empathy would also not listen. The same thing is what played out with this one that I'm seeing, the counter responses. You have not lived in the experience. Even if your wife at home does not experience it, does not make it a universe. And this thing experience is unique to each person. My experience is different. I don't necessarily have painful period, except I do overdo. I go and take sugar. That's when I experience. But if I don't take anything sugary, I'm fine. Like I'll just see the thing coming. Oh, welcome. Or maybe when I'm cranky, that's the only time. But even at that, you don't use one person's experience as an overhacking pattern for everyone to follow. And then you don't come and dismiss, discount, and disrespect people's experience simply because you want to pass a message. You can pass your message without being disrespectful, especially to something you don't understand. So these are the things that I feel like it's just enabling on from different angle, from the society to the religious gathering, even to normal chat among friends. We just normalize it, like, and then when someone is saying she's not feeling well, we say, "Are you sure you are lying?" Or I tell a friend I want to rest. The friend will now come and say something like, "Are you sick? Must I be sick before I can rest?" We have made it look like resting is meant to be a reward, but it is not. So it's just a fundamental problem, but we are looking at the wrong side. Many times the women are blamed. The women are made to take responsibility for these men. The women are made to, I don't know, many times I'm just like, this marriage thing, do I even want to go back into it? Like I said in my personal conversation and meditation yesterday, I was like, I cannot go through, in fact, this was a conversation I had with myself. I said, I can't go out there, deal with issues, help people, and carry their burden, only to come home and meet a difficult partner. I will not be patient with such. But on the other hand, they are teaching us to be patient with it. And that's how we enable bad behavior. Like the post shared on Diary of Niger Girl yesterday about a woman whose husband is like his duty is to just go on blogs to be saying negative things about women. Is a rape apologist. He supports child marriage. He's bold about it, and he didn't have a job for 5 years, only to now get a job. The HR decided to track his movement on media, and all the comments were really, really questionable. Now, according to the lady, they've put him on hold for now, and with the possibility of not getting a job. The lady is now coming and asking what can she do. Personally, I'm going to tell her to leave, because a man that is going about hating on women, he will one day do it to you. And she has two girls. This man supports child marriage. This man supports graping. I'm using graping because of TikTok this thing. This man, and he's vocal on it. He has the track record of his comments on blogs, on site, on X, talking about and supporting that a woman should be used or dealt with. And then a statement like, if a man comes and is trying to grape you, just enjoy it. And the woman is coming to ask what she should do. Should she go and beg the company, the organization? Meanwhile, the woman is the one that gave a word to the person that recommended him to the organization. That's a very questionable character. Now, if we now say, okay, let him get the job, how is that going to change his mind? How is she safe with him? How are we sure the children are safe with him? Because one day, I tell people, the Bible is complete. It says something, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And if you have, another verse says, as a man thinketh, so is he. If you can think it, you can do it. That's my philosophy in life. If you can nurse that thought to the point of even saying it, then I know you are capable. So I feel that man is capable. He may not have done it yet, and that is even if he hasn't started with the wife. But he will one day do it to the children. The children are not safe. She herself, I don't even think she's like, I feel she's addressing the wrong problem. The wrong problem in the man getting the job, security. What should she go and beg the auntie? You are supposed to be finding your way out, because you have. And she even mentioned that they always argue over women issues, child marriage, and all of those things. And I'm like, you are arguing. Is that not a sign? How are you even in a relationship with that kind of person in the first place, let alone getting married? For the women, marriage has been sold to us like our life, as if it's our oxygen. Marriage is good. And I think it's one of God's blessings to us to enjoy companionship and intimacy. But we cannot deny the fact that it has been abused. It has been made to look like, I still saw, I don't know how true this one is, but I just saw, because these days I'm even very careful with bloggers. Bloggers have a way of twisting your words and just turn it just to get views. But the statement was more like, as a woman, once you marry, you should forget all your degree, something like that. And
Wow.
while I'm not sure of that one, but I've heard someone say it before. I've heard someone say that as a woman, you are nothing without marriage. Even if you like have PhD, if you like have like, I'm just like, oh, some comments are okay. I've approved them. Like, it's me. Okay, I've. Is it in Lagos? To get an apartment in Lagos, you need to go and borrow a man. You need to beg a man to come and pretend to, I have a client that I helped live a very abusive marriage that was almost claiming her life. When she was going to get the place, she tried many places, they kept declining her. The place she finally got, she had to tell them her husband lives abroad. It's so systemic that, and it's also extremely enabling to the men. So don't be surprised if you see more married men saying they want more wives. Saying after all, and the narrative they also share is there are more women than men, which is a lie, anyways. But they just propagate that to create fear. It's just to create fear in the heart of women, to make you feel like you are nothing without marriage, to make you feel like you are helpless, to make you feel like you can never be fulfilled without marriage. I say it, if you want to be married, by all means be, but don't be desperate about it. And have this mindset like, because marriage involves another person's will. So if it is about going to school and achieving some financial goals, that one is a different ballgame. That one, if you put your, I mean, do the right thing, put your efforts in, set yourself up, you will get those things. But because marriage involves the will of another person, you can't manipulate somebody to love you. That's why I genuinely feel that people should come to that point in their life where they say, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That way you are able to even see through the liars. That way you're able to, in fact, you will, personally, I say, I thank God for the gift I have. I can smell you from a distance now. If you are a liar, a manipulative person, I won't even engage. If you send me a message in my inbox, I will check if I have one, like a flicker of, I have this is a mental this thing I give myself, a mental traffic light. If there's amber light and it's flickering, I'm not going to, because it means that you can be red and you may be green, but there's no guarantee that you can be green. So I'll just be safe and say, come and carry your Alabi going. So generally I feel that I just want to, like, I feel women should just come to that state where, as much as they desire marriage, pray for it if you want to. Do all the necessary thing you can do within your power, but don't make it look like without it you are helpless. Don't make it look like without it you don't have hope. You can't. Some people literally stop their life because of it. So I just feel another thing is to build relationship with yourself. When you build relationship with yourself, you realize that you are complete in yourself. Marriage is just an addition. You are complete. God made you complete. All the narrative of you are not complete is a lie. Then when people tell you things, ask them, okay, why? Like, you are going to be 30. If you don't marry now, no man will come. Why? How did you know? Ask questions. You will see that many of these narratives is just built on fear to get you to start becoming desperate and acting out of your character. I tell people, for my own name's sake, I will not misbehave. How much more the namesake of God? Like, for the name of God, because I cannot afford that I disrespect his brand on my life. But I'm also like, for my name's sake, you will not find me in some conversations. You will not find me in some relationships. If I have a friend, you are my close friend, and I see you dating a married man, I will not hate you. We will not fight, but we would, I'm a yara dear by, like, come on, be going, because it's clear that our values do not align. I'm not going to tell you, in fact, I will not. what I will tell you is this. I will say this is against my values, is against my beliefs. I'm not judging you. Do whatever it is you want to do, but it is against my value. And on that note, I will start shifting. Because like Yoruba will say, èèyàn tó bá wọṣọ funfun kò ń rìn níbi tépo bá wà. You will avoid palm oil. I still use that adage for my boys today. Like, if I don't want to be stained because I may not have the total picture of where I'm going, but I have an idea of where I'm going. And where I'm going, I cannot afford a scandal. If you're not, hey, I can't afford it. So I love you. I love you with the love of God from the chest of my heart. But that love, we have to give ourselves space. It's not fight. If you need my help, self, I will help if I can. I will be there. If you need me, if I'm available, I will be there. But I will give you the distance that glorifies God. You may now misinterpret it as whatever is absolutely fine, but it's just against my value. So I just believe that when we get to that point where we build a relationship with ourselves, where you're comfortable being alone with yourself, I think half of the problem of relationship will be sorted for a woman. When you get to that point, you are comfortable with yourself, comfortable in your skin, where if of course we need friends, but let's first build your friendship with yourself. Have a, like DDK will say, have a PhD in knowing yourself. By the time you know that, that's one of the things that helped me personally in between 2019 and 2022. That period, I used that COVID period to study myself. I sat down with myself to understand things that make me happy, things that triggers me negatively, things like either even some things are not necessarily even negative, but I don't really like them. I try to observe them and I started working on myself. I'm still working on myself. We all are on a journey anyway. So I started working on myself. And one of the things that the stage I am now in is that I'm removing even the trigger that anybody may think they can have for me towards me. Like in such a way that if you drop a silly comment on my post, I would do you the honor to either delete it or block you. Not because I could not, I can't give you a response, but I'm like, for my name's sake, I won't. Because I know where I'm going. I mean, I've done it in the past. That's where growth is. And if someone brings my past, I will say, yes, I acknowledge I did it. But this is not the route you knew then. That's so I keep working on myself in such a way that if marriage comes, I am both, if in fact, the way I have this audacity, if you like, be the richest man in this world, be the most influential man, I have my terms. If you are not following my terms, be going. And that's the reason why I can boldly do this. And the funny thing is, I may not have the money you have, but I know my value is not based on money. It's not based on the people you think I know or I should know. So when we get to this point, I'm more focused on women because they have damaged and broken us with all of this socialization, all of this conditioning and brainwashing. And the saddest thing is it started from the womb. It started with ọmọbìnrin ni mo bí, ó máa lọ ilé ọkọ. It started with all those subtle statements, and it's usually will look nice at first. Then the girl child grows up and is that how you be doing your husband's house? You will just be sitting and not doing house chores? Get up and go and cook. That's the conditioning. No one is saying, is that how you will build your empire? Is that I've not seen it. Maybe they will start now with this our generation, but I have never seen, at least from the last generation, where a mother sees her child sitting down on a Saturday morning and say, is that how you will build your business? Is that I've only seen, is that how you will do your husband's house? That's what I've seen most of the time. But for the boy, you will hear things like, you have to be a man, a man will walk and see that one too, he looks good, but it's not healthy. Because the boy is also raised to see himself as a money-making machine. That's why we have fathers that are in their house, but their children don't know them. There's no emotional connection. Their children only know them as money-making machine. Daddy, I need to pay my school fees. Daddy, I want to buy. Daddy, I need money. It's mostly money. That's to the point that the children, it will not look like the mother poison the heart of the children against their father, but it's not. It's because the father does not know how to even, he doesn't even know how to acknowledge his own emotions. Let's start with that. He doesn't even know how to acknowledge he's not happy. He does not know how to acknowledge he's hungry. He doesn't know how to do all these things, let alone now saying he wants to even show love. He doesn't even know how to love himself. He is told that he is meant to be there as a donkey to bring money. And this mindset is why our society is the way it is. It is why the men feel once I have money, I can do a woman as I like. It's why the woman too thinks, as far as I receive that Mrs. title in this life, I'll make it. So these are the issues that is a fundamental problem, that the dating pool is more like the fruit from the tree. What we are seeing in the dating pool where married men are there is just like the fruit from the tree itself. The main problem is in the foundation, where we have been indoctrinated, we have been conditioned to see life outside of the real thing, outside of God's intention, outside of God's mind. God did not create us to be using ourselves. Even in Genesis, when God said have dominion, he didn't say have dominion over one another. He said have dominion over everything, the plants, the animals. But it's reverse is the case. Even some dogs right now enjoy more care than human being. Dogs enjoy. You will see a dog, the way some people carry their pets, you would think it is gold. If anything, if you see a white woman with their pets, oh my God, you will almost be like, can I be a pet so that I can?
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
There's a number on my screen showing 6. What does it mean?
Oh, okay. I think it's points from TikTok. I've never taken time to, but I think it's points from TikTok as to how long you've been online.
Oh, okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for, because I was wondering if there was something I wasn't doing
No, no, no.
properly.
It's okay.
So thank you so much for that conversation. So I would also share my story or maybe thoughts with the viewers, because I know so well that men are a handful, and many of them are genuinely not good people, in the sense that they don't like women, but they like the labor that women provide.
That's true.
And because the labor is free, so let me give an example.
Give me the
When
remote.
you check restaurants everywhere, you would see more male chefs than women.
That's true.
So when it's time for men to be paid, men are the highest paid chefs in the world.
Hmm.
And when it comes to restaurants, they are more than women at restaurants. So men will cook when they are paid.
Hmm.
But if it's free labor, they will
They won't.
prefer that they get it at home. And there's a level of entitlement that
Yes.
comes with that. So many men like the labor that they get from women. They also like the free sex, because
Yes.
now they have the in-house coochie.
Mm-hmm.
There's an in-house coochie that they think that they can place a demand on at any point in
Yes.
time. And they've been socialized to impute their pain and get the coochie.
Yes.
So many of them don't understand what rejection means. When you say no to some of them, it looks like you are humiliating them. When you say no to some of them, also, it looks like you are stripping them of their ego. They would rather unalive you than accept the no.
Yes.
So
That's
if you want
true.
to see the progress a country or a nation has, you have to look at 3 sectors. You have to check the educational sector, what is in the curriculum. You have to check the religious sector, what is in the curriculum. You have to check the family. The reason why you're checking the family is because the family is the factory of the nation.
That's true.
Every leader, every soul that we vote for or campaign for are coming from
The
families.
family.
And then the religious sector, what is the religious curriculum? So the
Hmm.
religious curriculum in Nigeria and Africa comes with misogyny.
Yes.
It comes with patriarchy. It
Yes.
comes with men feeling superior than women.
Yes. That's true.
And once you feel superior to anybody, you think that you have acquired them. So, what
Mm-hmm.
is going on in Africa now is that some men are colonizing women. So even though it looks like Nigeria has gained independence, we gained independence from people who don't look like us. The people who look like us now are now the colonial masters. And then they try to look for scriptural verses to
To
back it
back it.
up.
That's it.
And the reason why the curriculum has a virus of viruses is because the teachers, instructors, preachers, I've been a pastor since I was 19, I'm 41. So I've been a pastor for 22 years, meaning I've been a pastor more than I have not been a pastor.
Pastor
So the
Simon,
teachers, inclusive of
put on the
me, the
light.
teachers, the preachers, the prophets, all of them, more than 85% of these people across the world are men. So when you leave humans who feel superior to other humans to script out a curriculum, when you leave people who feel that they are better, so a curriculum is like a book. When you leave people who feel that they are better than you, they are higher than you, even though the Bible says that we were made in his image.
Yes.
So we were made in his image. And the whole idea, interestingly, the Bible says that a man will leave his father and his mother. The Bible did not even say a woman will do the living. So how did we arrive at the woman actually leaving her father's
Living.
house
Living a
when
job.
the Bible
Living a
says that the
life.
man will leave his father and his
Oh my
mother?
God.
So you would actually see that the preachers, the teachers, the people who show up on pulpits and who are designing the curriculum are not designing the heart of God. They are designing the heart of men.
Yes.
I know that the content in the Bible was inspired by God. However, how it was interpreted and scripted and
Scripted.
stitched were
That.
designed by men. Sometimes when I read the Bible, it doesn't look like and sound like the
Thank God
God
I'm
that I
not alone.
know.
Thank God I'm not
I
alone.
read that Bible because I have been reading my Bible for 22 years. And when I read the Bible many times, I see the behavior of men.
And
My
there
degree
are
is in
gods.
psychology. I see the behavior of men, I see the style of men, I see the insecurity of men, I see the mood swings of men. And the heart of man that is desperately wicked is that same heart that's stitched the Bible. I was at Yale University for 1 year for a course called Emotional Intelligence. And part of what I did was to go to their library. Yale University has a library with the highest number of books in the world. But one thing was very intentional. I saw one of the newest Bibles in the world. They said that the world had just 2 copies of that particular Bible. And I saw it. And what I noticed was that it looked like the Bible, first of all, had 88 chapters. But what we read now is 66. And there was something about a King James who did the first editing or whatever,
I
and
know that
something
history a
happened
little
from
bit.
88 to 66. A part of my mind is wondering what happened to the other 22 books. What was the content that somebody had to edit,
Edit.
and whatever we
Adjust.
have now has become what we are talking about? I don't have a problem with submission. I don't have a problem because guess what? When 2 people are somewhere, somebody has to take the lead part time, depending on your area of strength.
Yeah.
If you are better at finances, manage
Yeah.
the finance. If you are better at this, manage this one. So I don't have a problem with it. I naturally flow within my area of strength. You will never see me discuss what I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm bold and courageous in the areas that I know. If I do not know it, I don't have a problem just handing over to somebody else. So I don't have an issue with that. I, however, have an issue with when you say that women should honor the instruction in the Bible, which is wife submit to your husband. Good. But somehow you have forgotten that men had an instruction too. Children had an instruction. Parents have an instruction. The instruction of men happen to be husbands, love your wives as Christ loves
Love
the
the church.
church and laid his life down.
And
So if
Jesus did
you're
not wait
talking
for
to
the
me
church to be
about
perfect.
submission, talk to him about love, sacrifice, and death. If you are not talking to him, then you don't have any right to talk to me. You
And
are
the Lord
not
will
going to
hammer on that
single
submission.
me out. You are not going to single me out for your affliction. You are not going to single me out for your insecurities. I am not going to be your bane of destruction. No. Now, to the parents, the Bible says to children, first of all, honor your father and mother. I agree with that. The Bible also says, parents, do not
Do not.
provoke your children. So
That's
while we
it.
are doing the honoring, ensure that there's no provocation. Because if there's provocation, power will change hands.
Thank you, Mommy.
But guess what is going on? What is going on is because the teachers, the preachers, the evangelists of the curriculum chose what to write and amplify. It's the
Yes,
same thing the media chooses what to amplify.
that's true.
Everybody has an instruction in the Bible, and it is spiritual fraud to choose one and leave the other. You are spiritually fraudulent. You are spiritually wicked. You are a disciple of Lucifer that I call Lucifer's chief of staff. You have no right. When you're talking to children about honor, talk to parents not to provoke their children. When you're talking to wives about submission, talk to husbands, because right now they have spoken so much about submission. Men are now committing adultery. The Bible says God hates injustice the same way God hates divorce.
Thank you.
Adultery is injustice. God hates it. It is that same energy you are going to use to
That's
talk
it.
about divorce. You will talk about injustice. God
Thank
hates
you.
emotional abuse because it is injustice. God hates
Thank you.
financial abuse. It is injustice. You are not going to choose the one that suits your
It's your.
insecurities and your ego
That's
and
it.
your tiny penis. No, it ain't going to happen. And
I
we
didn't
are
see
going
that
to
coming.
clock it. It will not happen. For the women listening to me, let me tell you something. For the women listening to me, let me tell you something. You need to put some iota of respect on yourself. Some of us
Thank
women are
you.
very disrespectful. We
Ourselves.
don't regard ourselves. We don't have honor
Honestly.
because we were not raised with honor.
That's true.
When some women were being raised, they were not raised with honor. So let me give you an example. When people say that women were raised to be people pleasers, I've never been a people pleaser. From childhood, I've been calling people out. When I was 9, my mother's friend came to our house. You know, parents will usually tell you, don't open the house to anybody except you know them, blah, 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 those kind of things. So my mother's good friend came over to the house. By the way, I saw something that looks like gifts. Were they gifting us something? I'm asking so
Yeah.
that I can say
Yeah, you
thank
were
you.
gifted.
Oh,
I
thank
just
you.
figured out the number on your screen is the gift you received.
Oh, thank you. I'm an amateur, so I don't know what's going on. I just speak for a living. I don't know how this setup works. Yeah, I'm not techie.
It's
You know,
okay.
uh, I just show up. So I keep asking questions so that it doesn't look like, oh, they're just chopping and cleaning mouth. They don't have manners. So thank you for whatever I'm seeing on this screen. So let's go to the gist. So my mother's friend came around. I identified her when she knocked. So I opened the door. And then I saw her. And then she was like, oh, is anybody home? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, just tell is your mom and dad home or are they at home? No. And she was like, okay, tell your mom that I came around and I didn't meet anybody at home. So as she was about to turn, and I called her, like, why will you say you did not meet anybody at home? Me, Nko. She looked at me and apologized and didn't go again. She just sat down there. So when my mother came, my mother saw her. My mother said, You sat down there, okay, but you came, you didn't see me, you didn't go. You said, I wanted to leave. Oh. But I mistakenly told your child that I came and I did not meet anybody at home. Your 9-year-old asked me that why would you say you didn't meet anybody? Me,
When I'm here.
since age 9, I've been calling things that didn't make sense out. I wrote my first book when I was 17. That's
Thank you,
how I
Kule.
met. Thank you so much, all of you. That's how I met Pastor Bimbo Odukoya, the late Bimbo Odukoya. I wrote my first book when I was 17. And as a child, I have always been that person that everybody would be wondering why I was asking questions because a lot of things didn't make sense. Them telling me to respect men just because they were men, I was respecting everybody. But then they wanted me to like put men in another criteria or another section and be worshiping them. And I'm like, wait, the Bible says husband, wife submit to your husband, not women submit to men.
Ah,
Why are men looking for submission from every woman? Am I your wife? And then it used to bother them. So I've never been the people pleaser. I've never been male centered. I don't even know what those things mean. You know when they're saying women are male centered.
male-centered.
Let me tell you something. I don't care whether I get married. I don't care whether I have children. I'm unbothered. People are bothered about my life. And
For
I keep
you.
wondering why. Are you the one who is not having orgasms? Like, why? I don't have any toys at home. I'm not doing self-service. I am content.
Self-service.
And then when they begin to say, oh, if you're single, you will be unhappy, and I'll ask them, they are nuns. There are people called nuns, women in Catholic churches. They call them N-U-N,
Anyway,
nun. Do you say what you say to me to them? Do you say they will be unhappy in life? Do you say they will be lonely, no date?
as in,
Let me tell you something. Nobody
it's just
dies with anybody.
projection.
Nobody dies with it. Men are more obsessed with marriage than women. And
Yes,
how do I know?
this one is
They are
true.
the ones who get upset when
Yes.
you say you don't want to marry. They are the ones who get upset when you say you don't care about not having children. They are the ones who have your biological clock. I mean, these people don't even have enough sperm anymore because they've been sleeping around and they have the guts to
Thank
be
you,
timing
Kule. Thank you.
biological clock. I'm not even sleeping around. Like you are the one dispensing the 4 liters of sperm that you were given. You are already on what's it called? Reserve. It's almost finished. But me, that I'm not doing anything, you are jumping up around. You will not have children. You don't have
my
children.
God.
I'm just looking at them. Who promised you children? You that if they do DNA on you now, all your children may not be your own. And then you are here. I'm not just like, you better go and open yourself because if I have your time, you will have depression. But why am I saying all of this? Women need to get to a point where desire something, don't be desperate for it.
Of it. Yes.
There's a difference between desire and desperation. I like men. Unfortunately, I like men. You know, I don't like the fact that I like them sometimes because every day that I wake up, they stress us. You know,
I can relate.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I'm like, why am I attracted to men? Let me tell you something. If I wasn't born again or a pastor, I would not like men. No. Yeah, I don't know what I would like or who I would like, but it will not be men. Yeah, I don't know what or who, but it will not be men. So if I wasn't a Christian and I like Jesus, when I say a Christian, it's not by Bible. So don't think that it's very no. I like Jesus. If you take the Bible away, I will still like Jesus. Do you understand? My experience with Jesus is enough to like him.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So don't let it look like Kiniko. I like Jesus, I honor him, and I love what I know about him. So if I wasn't born in this kind of place where you people are doing, because every day that I wake up, some of these men don't inspire me. Some of you, every day that I wake up, my alter ego wants to send you back to heaven every day. That's why I joined the ministry for some of you. Because, you know, some of you, when I wake up and I read what they are saying that you did in the news, my alter ego, my intrusive thought is wondering, Where can I meet this guy at 12 midnight and just ensure that he clocks it and goes back? Some of you need to return to heaven or hell. I don't even care where you go because I'm not after your destination. And I'm not going to lead you to Christ. I don't care. I don't care if you perish. You understand? There are some people who care, who are doing altar call for you every day at
Oh my
Hallelujah
God.
challenge. When I join that challenge, I'm a Christian. Do you understand?
Don't distract me.
There are people like that who pray for you every morning, NSPP,
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
God.
no, no, no. Those are men of God. Me, I don't genuinely care where you go if you're an evil person.
Oh
Rapist, I
God.
don't care. I'm not leading you to Christ. I don't even want to meet you in heaven because if I meet you in heaven, I will deal with you. Do you understand? So I don't want to meet you in heaven. You can't even see me in hell. I'm a child of God. Do you understand? So some of these men, I genuinely don't want to encounter them in life. And sometimes I look for where we can send them to. So women, you need to have self-respect. The way some of you people carry yourselves is very
Hello.
strange. With small indomie,
You're
you
making
will
noise.
remove your skirt. They buy you $10 flour, a man
Very
hugs
good.
you or smiles at you, you are already wet.
Ah.
Don't let them know that you were not raised with love.
Mm.
Women, don't let men know that you were not raised with love. That's why I evangelize emotional intelligence. 2 months before I was born, my father had stroke and he was paralyzed for 39 years before he died. So my father had stroke. He was a doctor. He had stroke at age 33, going close to 34. And then he died when he was 72. So he was paralyzed
Wow.
almost all his life. And I knew him paralyzed.
Wow.
So the love that I had, first of all, came from my mom and my siblings, especially my sister. I have just one sister. Then my father passed, blah, blah, blah. My mother is remarried now. And she got a solid man. She's been married for over 15 years. Solid man, solid father figure, everything that I want in a father. But while I was growing up, it was quite rocky. It was rocky dealing with a paralyzed father, a mother with 4 children who was also young. At 34, 35 or something, my mother already had 4 kids, so it was very tumultuous. I don't, that English, I'm not sure if I pronounced it well, but what I mean is that it was very
We
rocky.
understand. Idea is okay.
It was just very rocky. It was very rocky. So I had some healing to do, healing at several levels, and I'm still healing. But I said all of that to say, if you were not raised in love or born with love, it's not all of us that they gave birth to out of love.
Yeah.
Some of us,
Yeah.
they gave birth to us because of mekwe. There's a difference between mekwe and love making. They are two different things. Mekwe is sex. There's a difference between mekwe and love making. So it's not all of us that came from that other one. Yeah. So if you didn't come from other one, it's not correct. Meaning, don't worry, you are sure here. As you landed here, what I need you to now do is to love yourself.
Mm.
What would be unfortunate is that you know that you didn't come from love. Other people now know that you didn't come from love.
Mm.
That you didn't come from love is your own secret. Do you understand? It's your secret.
Keep it to
By
yourself.
the time other people know that you didn't come from love, you have
You
been
abuse it.
exposed.
That's it.
Because that expose is content to some other people. So you will attract content creators.
Try.
Part of the content creators you will attract will be abusers, users, manipulators.
And that's
When people
true.
tell me that, Oyinkansola, you are 41, time is going, and I ask them, whose time? They'll be looking at me.
Who set
I
the
just say,
timer?
wait, who told you now that you have time?
Thor. Thank
In fact, there
you.
was one person who mistakenly told me something. He said, that it's good to quickly have children so that when you are old, they will take care of you. And I said, you have just assumed. And I said, you have just assumed that it is your children who will bury you. I said, I've met parents. I've been a pastor for 22 years. I've met parents who buried their children. Who did they offend? I said, this statement you told me now is an assumption that your children will
That's
bury
true.
you. The parents who bury their children, who did they offend? The parents whose children boarded aircraft and didn't land, who did they offend? Siblings are on board together. Siblings are in. This year, there was a woman that I saw on Threads. Her two daughters, she has just two children, were driving in Texas. They had an accident. One died, one survived. I said, how do you explain those kind of things? He now kept quiet. I said, the next time you see me and somehow you are led to be nosy, it will end in
Led,
disgrace.
who is leading him?
The devil. I said, you know what I know about you? It's not that you like me. Then the second thing is that there's no happy person who is concerned about a single person's life. I said, you are happy you're married. Do you think I don't know? I said, do you know how I know
Misery
you
loves
are happy?
company.
When you are not content with your life, you will be doing shoboli, okay? You will be nosy. Me and
Yes.
you are not even close enough for you to be asking me anything about my life. Have I asked you before if your children are yours? Shouldn't I ask you? Because now you are assuming they are yours. Let me tell you something. The reason why there are so many rude people in the world is because people don't give them answers.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Once you check madness, they lose
Wait,
the
like you
fragrance
over
of insanity. I'm telling you. Once you check madness, they lose the fragrance of insanity. I lived in so many places. When my father had a stroke, we were living at Orile Agege. That's when me I remember. You know that he was living before I was born. So maybe my siblings may have another place they
Another
lived. Me, I
place.
can't remember living. Okay, so it's from when my brain started functioning. So the first place my brain knew that we lived was called Orile Agege. Yeah, no, Paja or something. I can't remember, but it's something like that. Then we now moved to Ikeja. We now moved to Mushin. Can you see how we were shifting financial dynamics? By the time we got to Mushin,
Oh
I
my
was
God.
15. I was 15. At that Mushin, I knew that if I did not take responsibility for my life, I will end up on the streets. I'm telling you the truth. That's where I started writing, and I wrote my first book when I was 17. I knew from Mushin because I was 15 at Mushin when we got in. When we got there, it was me and my mother. My three older siblings were already at school. We didn't have money. We had a mat on the floor, and I remember that my mother put a plate on the mat and we're eating on that mat. That's my earliest memory. But I knew at Mushin that I needed to succeed, and I knew that my coochie couldn't be the tool of success. It had to be my brain. And I also knew that not many men were good people and not many women. So not that I'm picking gender, men and women. Because some women also, they are tools of destruction. So from Mushin, I started designing my existence. Affliction must not rise
That is the
again.
second.
Because when you see sign, you have to avoid wonder.
Mama, that thing is loud.
You have to avoid wonder after you have seen signs. The only time sign and wonder is good is in church. Outside of church, once you sense the sign, you have to avoid the
Avoid the
wonders.
wonder.
I'm telling you. Sign and wonder is a religious concept. Outside of religion, Omate. So I started designing my life. And the first place I moved out of Mushin into Bagada, a bungalow in Bagada. And then I worked hard with my brain. There's nobody living or dead that will say, oh, she slept her way up. You can go and Google me, go and research me, nothing. I'm not owing anybody's father or forefathers. There's no billionaire who has seen my pants. I'm telling you, I don't have anything to lose. Go and Google me till you die. Even the ones who are dead, you can go and ask them questions. So just in case you think maybe all her exes have died, she has killed all of them. That's why she's very
In
courageous.
case Google
No,
wants to lie.
living or dead. Go and look for me. Do you understand? Yeah. I'm your forefather's mentor. Go and ask. So when I got to Bagada, I was working hard with my brain. 2 years after I got to Bagada, I moved to Ikoyi. It was a 5-bedroom duplex. Then I moved my mother with me. It was at Osborne Foreshore Ikoyi and whatever. And then I was in Ikoyi for 2 years. I had my private swimming pool at Ikoyi. I had my gym. My rent at Ikoyi as at 4 years ago was 10 million. Now it's 26 million. But I gave you that route to say that no matter how you were born and what happened to you along the way, you
Yes,
can still figure out something from your life.
absolutely.
And to every lady listening to me today, men are not really your problem. Your problem is that person that when you are standing in front of the mirror, you see.
That's
It
true.
is you. You are the one doing yourself. When you are, you can be easily manipulated. You should ask yourself why. And you should understand your attachment styles by now. If you are
Yes.
anxious, if you are avoidant, if you are, there are about four of them. Go check out the attachment styles. There's a secure attachment. There's another one. I can't remember that one. Just check them out. I already mentioned three. Go check that out, the attachment styles. It is not easy to manipulate when you are full of love. It's okay to desire men and women. It's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Men are good people. The good ones there are good people. They are the ones we should be praying for, that God should increase their greatness. There are so many good men, fine men, even with beard. Those ones with beard, especially anointed, is the one with character. Don't go and marry a handsome devil. Don't go and marry a wicked, handsome demon. Because for men and women, the flavors are there. Don't go and marry a man with baritone of destruction. Hello, you're already wet. My dear, turn off the tap, Yaloma Bambe.
I'm not buying.
You watch Nollywood, Hollywood, all those ones that fade their hair when they cut it. Don't let them fade your destiny. Because I'm telling you now, and those ones that carve their beard, there's a difference between when you are cutting your hair and carving. There are barbers that cut, there are barbers that carve. The carving is an artwork. Don't let them do art for you till you cannot find your soul. That's the reason why discernment is very important. Because some women have married tall, dark, and handsome demons with tiny weapons. Those ones that cannot locate how to take you to cloud nine. And then they will
Oh
say
my
to me,
God.
hey, but how will I know if it's good in I said, come and let me give you personal session. Come and pay for session. I will tell you how to. Don't worry, I've been here for 41 years. We have seen the good and bad and ugly. It's not the size of the tool, it's how the tool is used.
Guys,
These
you're
boys
making me.
cannot even locate any part of you.
I could buy something. I can.
Daniel.
Don't be with anybody that cannot locate any part of you. Let them locate your spirit, soul, and body before you go and marry them. And I'm not saying you should fornicate. I did not say so. Don't fornicate. It's a sin. No. Fornication is a sin. No. I'm a woman of God. Fornication is a sin. No. But let us teach you how to know what to know. We have the template of Ogbanjes. Men know that we know them. They usually come to my DM to beg me, stop telling these women, stop showing them the truth. And I tell them, women who pay for sessions with Ruth or with myself, they will get the truth. When you find a good man, also take care of that good man. No? Because some of you women are also wicked to men. I always tell people, I'm not a feminist or whatever, I'm a humanist. Everybody collects in my hand. I don't care your gender. I'm not attracted to you. No, everybody collects. Women with good men. You need to treat that good man well. Because some of you, skoi, is worrying some of you. Madam Koi is pressing your head. That guy is a good guy, a good husband, a good father, but your insecurities, your anxious attachment, some things are worrying you, and you are using that guy and you are disturbing him. No. Women, when you find a good man, be his peace. If he's not good, be
The
his pieces.
principality and power.
Because if he's not giving you peace, where is he collecting the peace from?
Mm.
When you find a good man, give him peace. Because some of you have good men. And you are acting like the spirit of the Lord has departed from you when you are not Saul. People need to have sense, because I'm not here for women. I'm here for everybody. Men are humans too. They have emotions. Men need to be loved. They need to be respected, because as we are telling men to respect and honor women and treat women as humans, we must tell women the same thing. Balance is what I represent. So don't come and think that it is fighting for women. Me or Ramon, me and Shell. I'm not fighting for Nubara. I'm fighting for everybody.
Oh my goodness. I love
I'm
this
fighting for
conversation.
everybody. Once we need many good people in this world. If you don't know how to heal from your childhood pain, because a lot of us have gone through childhood pain and we are using a psychological injury, otherwise called trauma, to hurt everybody else. It is unkind of us to hurt people who didn't hurt us. Do you understand?
Yes.
Your new man, your new woman, your new husband or wife are not the source of your pain.
That's true.
And you cannot transfer that pain to them. So all of us must heal. If you don't know how to heal, send myself or Ruth a DM and book sessions with us. You are going to pay. The Bible says buy wisdom. The Bible didn't say tap wisdom.
Exactly.
The Bible did not say tune into wisdom. The Bible says buy. Why are we buying wisdom? Because we also bought the wisdom. Every school that I've attended, from crèche to PhD, I didn't pay with the blood of Jesus. I did not pay with your tithe. Some of you are saying it for the first time. Is your money with me? So if I was not paying with the blood of Jesus, how do you think that I am here today? Okay, or you think that I just appeared here as a bewiri? If you don't have money, don't come into my DM. Ruth may be a better person. I've warned you.
I'm not doing. I have
Because
different levels.
I will flog you in my DM. I will flog you in your dream for even disturbing me. The Bible says buy wisdom. People want to buy wig. You want to buy iPhone, whatever, to the point where you people are fighting over iPhone on TikTok. People want to buy makeup. You shall want to look like you came out of Vogue magazine. But in my DM, you will now say, Ojuloro Jushanu, Oju Elo Bale. If I put my finger in your eye. In fact, one day somebody told me that, why are you charging for what God gave you free? I said, good. Since you know where I collected it from for free, go and collect your own.
Exactly. Go there. Since you know, why are you
He was
coming
now
to
laughing.
me?
I didn't answer him again. Since you know where I collected this from, go and collect your own.
Oh my God.
When I went to Yale, it was free, Abi. For PhD at Regent University. Regent University PhD, $70,000. It's not student loan, no. It's cash. It was free. You are now using your mouth here to tell me I collected it for free. If I step out of emotional intelligence, you won't like it. So if you don't know how to love yourself, it's okay. It is very okay. We can teach you. You will pay because we also learnt it. The things you will not pay for are on TikTok, where you people are dancing, twerking. Yeah. In real life, there is payment. There's nobody that works with me who is not paid. So they are not there because they like me. If I stop paying them, they will say toxic boss, so they don't preach what they represent. So you think they are on my payroll for free? If you were not getting wisdom from this life, you would have left.
That's true.
People want to be paid at work, but other people's work, you don't want
They
them
should
to
be
be
free.
paid. And you are wondering why you are not growing. You are the
Mm-hmm.
weapon formed against yourself because you are wicked to people. That money you are saving for dirty December, go and
Mm.
use it to buy wisdom.
Yes.
A session.
Honestly.
Book a session because
That wisdom.
every year, December 31st, I've been a pastor for 22 years. Every December 31st, you people deceive yourselves.
And do New
You
Year
go to church
resolution.
with a big book, a big journal. You would have just bought it. You will call it vision board. Big one. You will write your name in capital letters. You will now go to the presence of God. You will be crying all through. Somebody will think that something is changing in your life. Irony. You will cry. You will fall under under the anointing. You will pay tithe and offering. You will tap into the pastor's grace. You will say they should lay
Oh
hand
my
on you.
God.
By February, you have forgotten about the performance,
Everything. February is too
and
far.
then you are back to square one. Let me tell you something. I have two things that I say. Number one, my value is hidden behind my paywall. Number two, if you cannot invest in yourself, you ain't getting nothing from me. So let me give you an example. Ruth here, I've known her for a couple of years, but this is the first time we're actually having this
Yeah.
kind of conversation. And I just reached out to her yesterday.
Mm.
The irony is she's been on my mind for about 2 weeks, but my
Wow.
introverted self takes a while to boot when I have to come online to do something. Like my brain knows I want to do it, but I'll just be like, oh, I don't have time. Like, oh, please, I don't
Mm.
want to talk to strangers, whatever, whatever. So finally, I was able to convince my intrusive thought to send her a message yesterday. And I already told myself that if she's not available, oh, more thank God, though, because at least it will shall look like I shall tried. And
And the God
stuff.
I want to catch you.
I'm telling you, but how did we get here together? Because she's been adding value to herself. I've been adding value to myself. And both of us just felt, oh, this is a good combo. If you want people to invest in you, you got to invest in yourself. People
That's it.
wear wigs and the head is empty.
Hmm.
The head will now be sounding like clanging cymbal on that. And that's why when it's very windy, the wind even carries the wig because even the wind is upset.
With you
That
coming
why are
too.
you covering the emptiness? I'm telling you, even because if your head have content, you should even be able to hold your wig. Nothing. People should stop this behavior. Women, I came for you people today. Those men, I don't have their time. Because men will not succeed with a part of their foolishness. I'm not talking about rapists and pedophiles. So those ones, my God will let us catch them. By ourselves, we will set them up back to hell. They are not even going to heaven. It's not those ones I'm talking about. It's those manipulators and narcissists and those ones that are operating at a higher frequency. That frequency, if you already know a part of their pattern and you are close to your spirit of discernment,
Mm.
you will know that this guy is committed to himself. He doesn't take accountability. Let me tell you something. It's very easy to fall in love with fine people. If you know the fine people in my DM, I first of all
You
do
want
background
something
check
good.
on them. I do background check. I look at them and I now see them. This one is looking for passports. Some of them will even be speaking English. I will be wondering. You that 4 years ago you were living in Okoko Michael. You are still living in Nigeria, but your accent is more than me that live in Dallas. Who are you trying to impress your ancestors?
Oh
Me
my
that I
God.
live in Dallas with an American passport. You in Okoko Michael. Who gave you this accent? Your Ghanaian teacher, because it cannot be your English teacher. Because when they taught all of us English, there's no accent. Who gave you this accent you are trying? In fact, some of them, they have blended the accent together to the point where you don't even know which country they represent in the accents. There was one I had
Which
to
one?
ask, where are you from? It's Nigeria, no? He was like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, which accent is
Is
this?
this?
Because it's not British. My sister lives in the UK. British people say ini. I've been talking to you for like 10 minutes. I've not heard one ini there.
I don't need it.
No, I'm like, and then he was like, oh, you're so funny. I'm like, no. Figure out which personality you want to use because this personality you're using is not for
It's
somebody like
confused.
me. No, it's not for somebody like me. This personality you're using is for teenagers. And girls, you can impress with a phone. At my age, at 41, if you want to impress me, you are buying airports, you are buying private jets.
Bam.
Rolex is small for people like me. And
Bam.
then we don't even need gifts. Impressing me now is peace and joy because I
Thank
already
you.
have it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be impressing me with $50 flower and then you are thinking, oh, so. My friend, go and date your age mate. And your when I say age mate, it's not the age, oh, it's the level of
Mm.
emotional maturity.
Level. Yeah.
Because sometimes you can be 50
Mm-hmm.
and in your emotions you are 14. And we
Mm-hmm.
see it when you say men no to a man, they throw tantrums. That's a
Yeah.
teenager.
Yes.
He's a teenager at his emotions, but ironically and unfortunately, his body has grown. So he's a 50-year-old teenager. And you must be able to have discernment, but you cannot have that discernment without emotional intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Come and sign up for emotional intelligence. So send me a DM today on Instagram. Everywhere you find me is at Emotions Doctor. Come and do emotional intelligence because people will say, the $400 is very expensive. It's cheaper and more affordable than therapy.
Very, very,
When you start
extremely.
therapy, it's tens of thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So tens of thousands of dollars. And let me now tell you why $400 is even more affordable because sometimes people unalive themselves. Coffins are more expensive.
Mm.
Funeral home burial ground are more expensive because when we are begging you people now, it will look like, oh, they're just after our pockets. Because my love, how much is in your pocket? How much is there? Some of us have hit millions of dollars. How much is in your pocket? They're saying they just want to sell it to us. We are not selling anything to you. It is because
It's for your
when
own
the
good.
enemy comes in like a flood,
A flood.
the tens of dollars and tens of thousands of dollars you will pay.
Mm.
If you know how many people are in my DM begging for services, I don't even have the time. Somebody said that to me this morning. I don't work on weekend. What do I do on weekend? Nothing. I just sleep and gist. I'm not hustling for money. I'm not surviving. I'm nobody's influencer. Do you understand? Weekend, I just play in my house. There's swimming pool downstairs. There's gym downstairs. I can drive to a friend's house. I can do it. And it's cold abroad. That's why I wear these parachutes.
Parachute.
If you have issues and you fall in love every weekend, by the time they call you 3 times on phone, you're already in love.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation because some of you, before they say hello 4 times, you have designed your wedding dress.
I've born 4 children.
We did not say you should not go and marry you because me, I like men. Oh. And I've told you here, I like men. It's just some of them, like more than half of them, that are supposed to be in mental hospital
Honestly.
or jail. The other ones that are anointed by God, I like them. The ones I don't like are the ones that should have raptured or should still rapture this night because there's still time. So send me a DM to join emotional intelligence because I know you want to go and buy that wig and you're already saving for wedding dress by Vicky James. I like Vicky James, so I'm telling you now, don't go on because if you go and buy the wedding dress, they now use blow to remove it. You know those wedding dresses are not cheap. That's why I'm telling you, so that when you wear it, it will look elegant. Because you can wear it in the morning now, remove it with blow at night. They will not be People will not be asking that you did not see. You will not be wondering that you not say I'm disappointed at God. And
No,
remove
not
sex
be
from
God
the
though.
table, especially if you're a Christian. Because the reason why some of you are entering one chance is because of orgasm. You have
Yes,
moaned
that's
into
true.
destruction. You have moaned your way out of life. It's the reason why you. I say I should warn you now. Over to you, Ruth. Oh. Send me a DM on at emotions doctor. Because you know I'm older than many of you on this call. I may pop out married tomorrow now because nobody knows my state. I may pop out married tomorrow. I am pro men, pro women. I say it everywhere. It is those ones who will not allow their mother to rest that will not also sleep.
Oh God. Oh my goodness, my cheeks are aching me. I'm tired of laughing.
That's how I even tell the men, even when they come and talk to me. By the time they start telling me, they say, I cheated on my wife. And I'm like, wow, what a discovery. I said, okay, so why are you here now? You want to cheat with me? He helped me to beg her. No. When you were mourning, did you remember me? It's not like that. Okay, explain to me like a 5-year-old, my love. Then they are trying to make sense. I'm like, okay, let me tell your wife to also go and cheat. So after she has mourned, she can come back and then we reach
It will not be
an
balanced.
agreement. It's not paining them. Why are you pained? You don't want your wife to mourn. You think that you are the only one who is not satisfied, that you know, let her go and enjoy herself. In
Oh
this
my
world, we're going
God.
to balance it. And I said, well, when you ran here, you thought we were coming to meet your school mother. Yeah, we're going to balance it. Your wife has every right to be satisfied as you. I'm going to even choose the man for her. So that when you see the man she collected 69 from and she cycled on, it's
Oh
heart
God.
attack that will attack you, my darling.
Oh my goodness, my cheeks are aching.
There will now be pain. It is not like that. How is it
It's
like
like
you
what?
stumbled into nakedness because you are insane? When you were removing your shirt, you were unconscious. When you saw as if you wanted to collect CPR, I'm like, if you annoy me like this, they pay to come and talk to me. It's not even free. I'm not stopping. Nobody will say I should stop. People will go and cheat and come back as if when you were. And then you know what pains me the most? The entire sex and cheating is 2 minutes because these guys cannot even find any woman's body. They can't even give orgasm to anybody. They are just cheating. I'm like, you are even wasting your sin. You that you are going to hell already. You are now doing 2 minutes to go to hell.
Oh my God.
Who should be spending 1 hour? That when we now hear the trumpets, it will be that they found you on a woman who will say, it was worth it. 2 minutes. This hell tourism you are doing, this ticket you just bought to hell now is for 2 minutes. You want to waste your sin. I'm like, wow. I'm so impressed. You're so foolish. Let me teach you how to sin. Let me teach you how to sin.
Oh, Jesus.
If you even see them, some of them are so, they need to be at the gym, sinning there. They should be sinning at the gym, not with women. When you see them, you know they have no relationship with healthy living. It's like they are keeping malice with good health. Every part of them is floppy.
Oh my
You
God.
just want it is you that is cheating, you that are making it, not your other you. Like it's you that cheated. Your wife, your wife deserves better. It cannot be you that is cheating.
Jesus. Oh my cheek, everything is, even my stomach is paining me. I'm laughing.
I'm the wrong person to come and meet when you are discussing bad behavior.
Oh my God.
Because
And the way you're
I
trying
don't
it so
like that.
silently and with smile.
I don't like bad behavior. Women that are cheating too, you know I'm still coming for you people. Women that are cheating, I hope the person you are cheating with is taking you to the O Island. Not that they are just releasing in you and they are standing up and you are
Oh
wasting your own
goodness.
sin. Your eye has not even turned. You know when you are enjoying yourself, your eye should turn to a point where it looks like you are unconscious, like you are entering coma. Yeah. You know when you have multiple O, your eye will turn inside. If your eye is not turning inside with the person you are cheating with, you
Oh
are
my
insane.
God. Oh Jesus.
And the bottom line is Jesus is coming soon. Both of you, you will be hearing "Ilelolo tarara." His head that is they are singing you. He said you are going.
Oh
Yeah,
Jesus.
because when they tell you not to commit adultery, you will not answer. When they tell you with emotional intelligence, oh no, you know, when you're cheating on your partner, you're hurting them. Oh, iboni bobo, yeah. We have to bring it to the streets. That is
Oh my
something
God.
because you are not even going to heaven by your own assignment. You are not you don't want to do. You are avoiding heaven. You are avoidance in that area, and it's
Oh
okay.
God.
In your sinning, ensure your eye is turning
And sure
because you
you're
are not making
enjoying it.
heaven anyway. Yeah.
Oh God. Ah.
Send me a DM to study emotional intelligence. By the way, because I enjoyed myself here too, we'll be coming here more often. So you
No
can be giving
problem.
us topics to discuss. We'll be discussing it. Bring those boys also that are stressing you to this live session so that we tell them you cannot have this kind of
Oh
instrument
my God, what is this?
and be a problem in the world.
Oh my goodness. God.
We'll
Wow.
be coming more often. We'll be coming more often. Just be sending us money, give us sessions. Just ensure that we hit our next $1 million. You will see
Abby.
us more.
Oh
Because
my God.
this what we are doing here now is the gospel. We are preaching the word of
Yes.
God. Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody must have sense. Give your life to emotional intelligence.
Access.
Emotional intelligence is Galatians 5:22. Yeah. Some of you be
Honestly.
acting like Shaworo there as if they are casting you in a veranda. You are practicing witchcraft. You have well, let me tell you something. One guy told me one day that he has anger problem. I said, I agree with you. At your office, have you ever beaten anybody up? He said no. I said, why? They don't
No
offend you
response.
at work. They don't provoke you at work. I said, have you ever gone to the military barracks to fight anybody there? I said, you know I'm in the military. That your anger problem, let me experience it. You know, in the military, we have up to about 200 weapons. You know, in the world, you people call weapons with letter G, G-U-N-S. We
Okay.
don't call it that one, we call it weapon. Some of us have about 270.
Wow.
From the tiniest to machine G-U-N.
Wow.
When I'm done with you, they will not see any part of your skin. That your anger problem, I want to see it.
It's really tough here. Oh my
You are
God.
having anger problem with your wife. Ironically, this anger problem also, they've never fought other men.
That's it, oh. It's always
They
the
don't
two
fight
of
other
you.
men. No. They don't fight other men.
No way.
It is women they have
Women.
anger problem with. Women, go and learn martial arts, go and learn taekwondo, go and join military. Anybody with anger problem, let it be the last time on earth that we experience it. Call it self-defense. Since all of us want to
Want
be
to be
insane.
mad?
Yeah. I told the guy, I said, let me give you my house address. Come and show me your anger problem here. Your
Oh
house.
God.
What brought you to my house? You will not be able to explain it.
Stop. Wow. Oh my God. Ah.
He understood that he could control his anger at that point because you know the Bible says at the mention of the name of Jesus, good. In the world, at the mention of the name of a weapon, every knee will bow, every anger spirit will
You will
bow.
subdue.
Olórí ẹ gbálẹ̀ ni. Good.
I'm gonna rearrange it.
Ìyá máa jẹ̀wọ́ àti anger ẹ̀.
Oh God. Wow. Ah, God. Honestly, this.
Send me a DM on Instagram, emotional intelligence. You know this thing that we gave you now is for TikTok because on Instagram I used to speak English there. There's those ones there. They used to act like they have personality issues, so I just speak English for them. We all speak English. It's
They
at
are
that
fierce
point they know
people.
that okay. Yeah, it's at that point they know that oh okay, you know, she's well learner, she's studied, she lives abroad. You need to just
Oh God.
It's on TikTok that we step it down, you know, for everybody to know that we are not the only one with a degree in insanity. Some of us cure insanity for a living. Yeah, it is. Yeah, some of us have your antidote. It's just one injection.
Wow, all right.
So to everybody who joined, thank you. To everybody who gave us
Honestly.
gifts, thank you. To everybody booking sessions with us, thank you. Everybody
you.
who liked everything here, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Ruth, do you have something to say to them?
Yes, to be honest, there's really nothing more to add. I'm just here to just say thank you to everyone that joined. I'm hoping I'll be able to download this on TikTok and upload it on YouTube for people to watch and rewatch because this is so much value that I don't think, you know, there's there's a tendency for an information to jump over your head the first time you hear it. But when you watch it the second time, it sticks and you are able to now break it down. So I believe I can download it. So I will try and download it and upload it. Once I do it, I'll notify you people on TikTok. But today has been a mix of laughter and bass.
Please share with me also so that I can share with my crib
Okay.
and then we can do this if you have the time. Maybe once a week, we can always like pick a topic and
Okay, no
work
problem.
out the
I'll
time.
chat
Yeah,
you up. I'll chat you up because
yeah, and
honestly,
then
I think
people can also give
we
us.
need more of
Yeah,
these conversations, and
yeah, people can also
especially
suggest topics for us to have.
absolutely, absolutely,
And we can
yes,
have
yes,
that together.
yes.
Alrighty.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
everybody.
Thank
Have a
you. You
restful
too.
evening
Thank
or
you.
morning or afternoon, wherever you are.
Our
Bye.
handle is literally a name, Emotions Doctor. Look
Emotions
for our
Doctor. My handle
Instagram.
is my name. You
It's
already
just
know.
Emotions
Everywhere
Doctor.
you go, Emotions
Instagram,
Doctor. One and
YouTube,
only.
Facebook, everywhere, Twitter,
Instagram,
wherever.
YouTube,
Emotions
Facebook,
Doctor.
Twitter, LinkedIn, Emotions Doctor. That's my name right there. One and only Emotions Doctor, Oyinkansola Alabi. Emotions Doctor everywhere you go. Send us a DM, book that session, book Ruth, book myself, send a DM.
Normalize seeking for help. Normalize paying for wisdom.
Yeah.
Normalize it.
If you don't normalize seeking for help, you will normalize insanity.
Honestly, and that's the truth. You will normalize,
Yeah.
and you won't even realize it. You will just be,
I'm telling
your
you.
life will be
And you
messed
will
up.
pay more. Because when you are insane or when you are emotionally unstable or depressed or flustered, you will eat more.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional eating. You will eat more.
Yes.
You may start drinking. You may start smoking. You will not go to the gym. It would affect your health.
Yes.
At
Yes.
work, you will be at work, but you will be
Unproductive.
experiencing presenteeism. You are there,
Mm-hmm.
your mind is somewhere else. You are
Yes.
driving, you cannot focus, so you may even have issues. You may be missing your turn, like it will cost you more. That's why I always
That's the
tell people
truth. It's
emotional
real.
intelligence is just $400.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you are done avoiding emotional intelligence, you will not have $4,000 or $40,000 to pay, oh, and nobody will
There's
help
no
you.
therapy that is cheap.
I woke up today, I saw about 15 messages on Twitter. ED, please, I want to talk to you. I said, oh, I want to listen. Here is my
Pay.
website. Book a session and pay. So I will pay. I said, no, go and speak to your parents. It's your family members who are supposed to listen to you for free.
Mm-hmm.
So you think I should wake up and talk to 15 people for free? It's
For
God that
free.
said, call upon me and I will answer you.
Is the present help in time of need.
It's God that created you. I didn't create you. Me that have not even created myself. My love, when you send us a DM, you will be blessed with an invoice. Pay and be proud of yourself because you people
Honestly,
buy
they're your best
expensive wig, expensive
investment.
food every time. You people pay tithe and offering. They will even tell you to come and sow to get
Sow
married.
seeds. Mm-hmm. And you will
You
sow
will
the
sell
seeds.
the things you have to sow seed. You think I've been a pastor for 22 years. I see some of you who say you are broke in real life, sowing seed. But when it comes to paying to improve yourself, you say no.
Yourself.
You know the reason why? You don't like yourself, my darling.
That's it. That's it. That is it.
You
In
don't like
2020, I
yourself.
told myself I
You
will
don't
not
like
spend on
yourself.
bag what I've not spent on my mind.
I
You are your
can
best
I
investment.
can count how many bags that I have. I have five. I'm
So
41.
even me, I still have
I
more
can
than you.
afford any kind of bag. I can afford any kind of bag, but I have five. I can count my shoes. I have less than 20 shoes. Three of them are military shoes. I have two wristwatches. The two, they bought them for me. This jewelry set was given to me by my mom. Every jewelry I have in my house is from my mother. The only one that I bought is a Swarovski earring. Everything else came from my mom. I think my mother just used to look at me that, let me even pity this girl. And it's not a money problem. I just don't remember that I'm supposed to buy them. I'm telling you. It's my glasses that I have six different colors.
Colors.
There's this one here, there's another one here, and then there's a black one, and they're all recommended glasses. So it's not that,
Wow.
oh, yeah, they're all recommended glasses. I just have different colors: blue, pink, black, red, whatever. And then I have military glasses because you cannot wear colored glasses on military
Okay.
uniform. So I have two military glasses. You know, please send us a DM. We'll see you some other time. Have a restful Saturday.
Yes, thank you everyone. It was nice hanging out with you. We have to go now, and I hope that when next to come live, you'll be joining us and invite your friends so that we can all start
Yeah, we
healing
need to have a
together.
family meeting.
Yes, so that we
Come
can
with
all start
popcorn and a
healing
drink.
together. That way,
Invite
your
your
life,
friend.
Because if
And
you're the
charge
only
your
one,
phone.
yes, so that you're
Charge
not the
your
only one
phones.
healing. Because if you're the only one healing and others are not healing, they'll be dragging you back. So
Baba
drag them
healing
in.
any.
Drag them, let everybody come. Let's get a saner environment. It starts from me and you. Make investments in yourself, pay for sessions, pay for the emotional intelligence course, go for it. Normalize paying for help, normalize paying for wisdom. It is okay. If you can buy bags, shoes, and properties, you are the best investment you can ever have. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Till we see you again some other time. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.